What's going on, guys, and welcome back to another episode of the FIFA 17 career mode. This is episode number 40, and we start today's episode off with a game against Espanyol here in the second leg of our Europa League round of 32 stage at the Riverside Stadium. We beat them away in Spain by 2-1, so coming into this game, the Spanish team will need to score at least 2 goals, otherwise we will be going through to the round of 16. So I really fancied my chances and did pick a bit of a mixed side. There were some first team players starting like Kimpembe and Davis and Adama and Daron as well, but for the most part quite a lot of changes. But this was a really interesting game because obviously Espanyol need to score 2 goals in this game, but really all the attacks were falling to Middlesbrough, at least in the first half. Roberto, however, who kept Espanyol in the tie after a big save in the first leg and a couple of good stops too, he was really the busiest player for Espanyol, and their defence was awful, their midfield was terrible, their attack basically got no service whatsoever, and when they did, lost possession cheaply, and in the end the game finished Middlesbrough 0, Espanyol 0, and Roberto, after that game, the Espanyol goalkeeper, must have been walking off the pitch, shaking his head and thinking, seriously guys, I mean seriously, we needed to score 2 goals, we did nothing, literally 0 shots on target for Espanyol, for a side that needed to score twice on the night. We were the better team, and we didn't even need to do anything, and for Roberto, the poor guy, he made some big saves in this game. This one was brilliant as well in the first half, denying Callum Wilson on the one-on-one there. What a stop this was, a great reaction dive there from Roberto. But it was like, seriously man, the goalkeeper must be thinking, I've done everything to keep us in this tie and give us any chance of getting back into it and possibly going through to the round of 16, but attack-minded, like we weren't attack-minded at all. We did nothing. We need to be attack-minded in that game, and we created no chances whatsoever. So final score was 0-0. We get the job done. Not the best of games, really, let's be honest here. We get the job done. We're into the round of 16, but again, for Roberto, the poor guy, made save after save, kept his side in the tie. They didn't want it though. They just wanted to go back home on the plane, not caring whether they go through or not. But still, for the second game of today's episode here, we will take on West Brom. So back to duties in the Premier League, and right now, still well in this title race with 13 games to go. So we're performing pretty well right now and looking really, really good and having a very good chance of possibly going on to win the Premier League title. I've never done it in the second season with a Premier League side in career mode. It will be amazing to do it for the first time here in this series with Middlesbrough. Still, coming to the game, there weren't too many chances in the first half. Only one really created, and we take it as well. Diego Menendez, the little man, hustling, winning the ball back, putting his man on the floor, eventually working inside. And who's the ball end up at the feet of? It's Luciano Vieto, his 15th goal in the Premier League this season. What a debut year our Argentine striker is having, and a lot of our success is largely down to his performance on the pitch this season. He's been absolutely fantastic. What a strike partnership he has got with Saido Berahino right now. 25 Premier League goals between the pair of them. Still, 20 minutes after the restart, we were still leading by a goal to nil. There weren't really too many chances in this game. Matt Target getting a rare start for us in the left back row. The former Saints man blazing that shot wide of the post, and it was still 1-0. But West Brom created basically no chances whatsoever, and that's why with just under 15 minutes to go, I wasn't surprised to see this. Tyler Roberts, the young Welsh striker, would head in the equalising goal for West Brom, their only real chance of the game. And I got to say as well, Gianluigi Donnarumma, since coming in, has been pretty solid, but I really expected our giant Italian to do better there. Their header looped up in the air like crazy. The trajectory was unreal, but Donnarumma had a lot of time to get to that ball, and I'm really surprised he got nothing on it whatsoever. For me, I think Donnarumma, you know, a great goalkeeper, a really good young talent, he should be doing a lot better than that, as West Brom would grab themselves the equalising goal and surely claim themselves a point. The final chance fell in stoppage time though. George Friend found Will Hughes. Hughes found Chambers though, who rolled it through towards Josh Onomah, and how about that in stoppage time? Josh Onomah scores the goal that wins us the game, and what a massive moment at the Riverside Stadium. Onomah with the goal, the former Spurs boy, doing it once again. I've said this before, I said this in the last episode for God's sake. When Josh Onomah's on the pitch, you know he's going to do something. He doesn't play often, but when he does, he pops up with a goal or an assist or something that really helps us change the outcome of the game, and he does it once again. Josh Onomah comes off the bench, doing his best Callum Clutch Wilson impression, and scoring a late winner deep into stoppage time, celebrates on the advertising hoardings, and the fans absolutely love it. But Henry Davis did not love it, I don't know why, but anyway, we won the game by 2-1. Josh Onomah with a stoppage time winner. It was virtually the final kick of the game, and oh my goodness, did that feel good. Seriously man, the game was coming towards its final stages. I thought we'd squandered 2 priceless points. Every point counts now as we go into the business end of the season. We didn't play particularly well, but Josh Onomah, he was on the pitch, and I thought if he gets one chance, I know he's going to take it, and he did. One shot, one on target, and one goal for the former Spurs boy. That was so important, and as you can see here, we worked the ball from left to right, just looked for the open man. It fell to Josh Onoma. I would have preferred Wilson, but in the end, I guess I'm glad it did find the feet of Josh Onoma, because what a great finish that was into the bottom corner, and such a big moment for us as well. And if we are to win the title this season, those are the moments right there that we'll look back on come the end of the year. Those really late moments, right in the dying embers, where we get ourselves the winning goal to prove that we're good enough to win the title in just our second season, based on current form and chemistry alone. So a big win for us, that one, by 2-1, just so important, and I was absolutely delighted to see Josh Onoma get the 3 points. And we're the kings of the late goals. You've seen that quite a few times this season. We don't give up even in the final few moments. Still following the game, as you can see, the dramatic 2-1 victory here. We have a youth squad monthly report, so you can see how the players are currently getting on in our academy. There are some decent players in there. However, one player does get released in Oliver White, as we decide he's just not going to make the grade here. But of course, we've got Price in our first team right now. He's not going to have too much first team football, but he's still in the first team right now. Obviously, we've got Henry Hoover Davis in the first team at the centre-back role. He's always playing now. Henry Davis has been fantastic for us. And of course, Menendez as well, although he wasn't scouted. So we've got some good youth players coming through right now, and that was an encouraging look at our academy there. But how about this though? As you can see, another injury for us here, a training injury, and once again, we've seen that someone's broken their ankle. Gaston Ramirez is out for 3 months. I mean, what is going on, man? Seriously, that is the third broken ankle of the season. How about that? Twice for Paul Georges Intep. Mr. Intep broke it on the opening day, and then of course broke it, I think it was in was it last episode or a couple episodes ago, but he's broken his ankle once again. Absolutely ridiculous. And of course now we see that Gaston Ramirez, one of the most consistent players of the series, always does well in a cam role, is now going to miss the remainder of the season. So that is just so frustrating, isn't it? That is our third broken ankle of the season. That's mad. Absolute madness. So very frustrating indeed. Ramirez out for probably the remainder of the season, but is this the time for Josh Onoma to step in? He's been looking good in the games he's played of recent. Maybe Onoma deserves a start in the cam role, or possibly Ward-Prowse, or maybe even Menendez starting in a more direct cam role as he's done before. I guess we'll have to wait and see, but still, Ramirez getting that 3-month injury, that is absolutely gutting, as he's been one of our best players really this series. I would definitely say that for sure. Still, look at the squad report. You can see the players currently getting on, also league table as well. We are top of the table, ladies and gentlemen, with 12 games to go, by 1 point clear of Spurs, 4 clear of City. And so here's the question for you guys today: where do you think we'll end up finishing in the table? Let me know in the comment section down below. I want as many comments as possible today. Tell me where you think we'll end up finishing with 12 games to go. We are top by a point. Can we hang on to top spot? Will we miss out? I don't think we're going to drop out the top 4 now. Touch wood, obviously, fingers crossed. I don't think we'll miss out the top 4 now, because we're so many points away from 5th place, but I don't know. I really don't know if we can win the title or not. It might be one step too far in the second season. It's proved that so many times throughout my career mode series, but I just don't know. For some reason, I have belief that maybe this will be the first series I've done in the Premier League where I managed to win the title within 2 seasons. Let me know in the comment section down below where you think we're going to finish. I think I'll probably end up choking. I hate to say it, we've got some very tough fixtures to come. I think we'll end up finishing in 2nd or 3rd place, but do let me know where you guys think we'll finish though in the comment section down below. 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, or possibly even deeper than that. Let me know in the comment section down below where you think we'll end up finishing. Still, for the second game, I should say the third game of today's episode here, we take on Newcastle United in the second Charities derby of the series. We won the first one at the Riverside Stadium, Callum Chambers scoring a late winner. Now can we get another win here in the Premier League and stay top of the table and make a big statement away against our rivals? So our second corner one in succession here, and Diego's going to take it and swing it into the centre. Looks for Dominic Heinz, who heads it a goal, and Tim Krul makes a really good save, and Kieran Clark will get it away. Heinz was all alone there. Good stop by the Dutch goalkeeper. So free kick to us, won by Derone. Menendez has scored one this season. So has Ramirez, but he's off. So is Vieto too. But I'm going to give it to Diego, who scored our last free kick. I'm going to try and drill it towards the near post and see if I can score this one. Diego to take it then. Drill shot. Goes towards the bottom corner. And it's a fine save by Tim Krul. Low down to his left-hand side as he turns it behind for a corner, which Menendez takes. And he punches it away. Still 0-0. And Tim Krul is responsible for the scoreline, staying goalless. Here's Lazar for Newcastle. Great ball inside, and Diarme makes it 1-0. Oh my goodness, I surrendered possession so cheaply, and Diarme has given Newcastle the lead with genuinely their first chance of the game. They've done nothing, but now they take the advantage 7 minutes after the restart. A surrender possession, they work their way inside towards Diame, a quick little through ball, and he slots it past Donnarumma into the bottom corner. 1-0 to the hosts, and that is their first chance of the game, and it came from me giving the ball away, and now they have the lead, 1-0, and that is just so disappointing, because we hadn't done anything wrong in this game. Defensively we were so solid, and now we've fallen behind. Come on, Henry the Hoover Davis cleans up and gives it towards Derone. And now a chance on the break here. Let's go. Come on, Derone on the ball. Through towards Vietto. He'll find him. Vietto Ravers man. Come on, Luciano Vietto. This is your moment. Vietto, what a save by Krul once again. Tim Krul has made some big stops in this game. And he keeps Newcastle in front by a goal. And Heinz heads the corner wide as they still lead by 1. Come on. We haven't played badly, and we've been the top scorers in the division this year, but we desperately need a goal right now, and we're just not doing enough. As the ball gets played forward, that's a good tackle by Menendez. Plays it through towards Ward-Prowse, through towards Vietto. Surely this moment over the bar from the top scorer. Come on, Diego, that's your ball. Well done, Diego, winning it back again. Come on, Diego on the ball. Still Diego. Through towards Onuma. Onuma takes it around his man. Through towards Vietto. Vietto takes his time and goes for goal and drags it wide of the post. The chance fell to the man we wanted. But again, he can't find the back of the net. And still Newcastle lead by 1. And there it is. It's all over at St James's Park. And Newcastle have won. They've got revenge on us after we beat them in the Tyne-Tees derby in a reverse fixture. They get the win by a goal to 0. It's a big loss, and that means now Spurs with a game in hand can overtake us and go top of the table by 2. We didn't play especially well, but we dominated possession. We really should have turned that into creating chances though and found a goal from somewhere. Instead, Tim Krul shut me out and Newcastle hold on for the 1-0 win. And that's why he's man of the match as well. Some big saves from the Dutch goalkeeper, ensuring he get a clean sheet and Newcastle get all 3 points. And of course the goal came here 7 minutes after the restart. That's the moment of the match. Diame with a brilliant finish there, played through one-on-one with Donnarumma and beat the giant goalkeeper with a great finish into the bottom corner. Only 1 clean sheet in the first 4 games for our new Italian shot stopper, and for Newcastle a big 3 points here, and for us a big defeat. And that will end today's episode of Career Mode as well, guys, so a big thank you for watching. I really hope you have enjoyed it. If you have enjoyed today's episode, then please do leave a like. Likes of course much appreciated, and they really help the channel grow as well. Much love to you all and have a fantastic day, and I'll see you for the next episode of the FIFA 17 Career Mode very soon.